What's the most valuable thing you acquired during service? Everyone expects me to say night vision goggles or a tactical knife. Truth is, I stole a dictionary, changed my entire life. I was 18, barely graduated high school, joined the army because I had no other options. Grew up poor in rural Kentucky. Parents never read books. Neither did I. Got assigned to intelligence analysis. Problem was, I couldn't understand half the reports I was supposed to process. Words like reconnaissance and surveillance might as well have been foreign languages. My sergeant noticed me struggling. Jackson, you need to expand your vocabulary or you'll wash out of this program. Started hitting the base library every night. Found this massive Webster's dictionary, thick as a phone book. Thing probably weighed 10 pounds, but it was like discovering treasure. Every word I didn't know I'd look up. Then I'd look up words in the definition I didn't understand. Spent hours following word trails, learning etymology, discovering connections. The dictionary became my constant companion. Carried it everywhere. Other soldiers thought I was crazy. Why are you reading a dictionary like it's a novel? But my reports started improving. Vocabulary expanded. Writing got clearer. Superiors began noticing my work. Got promoted ahead of peers who'd started with better education. 6 months before discharge, library was getting renovated. They were throwing out old books to make space. That dictionary was heading for the dumpster. Can I have this? I asked the librarian. She looked at me like I was insane. You want to keep a 20-year-old dictionary? Yes, ma'am. This book changed my life. Smuggled it home in my duffel bag. Probably violated some regulation about government property, but I didn't care. Used my GI Bill for college. That dictionary sat on my desk through 4 years of English literature. Classmates had electronic dictionaries, but mine had character. Worn pages, highlighted definitions, margin notes in my handwriting. Professors were impressed by my vocabulary. Never told them I'd learned most of it from a stolen military dictionary while analyzing insurgent communications. Graduated summa cum laude. Got accepted to law school. That dictionary came with me again. Law school classmates from prep schools and Ivy League backgrounds couldn't understand how a Kentucky farm boy could write better briefs than they could. Secret was simple. I'd learned every word the hard way. Looked up definitions, studied usage, practiced until precision became habit, passed the bar exam first try, started my own practice. That dictionary still sits on my office bookshelf, held together with duct tape and determination. 20 years later, I'm arguing cases before the state Supreme Court. Opposing counsel went to Harvard. I went to the University of One Stolen Dictionary. My daughter's in high school now. Struggles with reading like I did. Bought her the newest edition of Webster's for her birthday. Dad, this is so old-fashioned. I have apps for this. Apps won't teach you to love words, I told her. Books make you work for knowledge. That effort changes you. She rolled her eyes but started using it. Last month, she won the school spelling bee. Used words I'd never heard of. Made me proud and slightly intimidated. That dictionary cost the government maybe $50 in 1985. They were throwing it away anyway, but it gave me a career worth millions. Best part? I found that librarian on Facebook a few years ago. Told her the whole story. She laughed and said she'd hoped someone would rescue that book. I always knew it would find the right person, she wrote back. Sometimes theft is really rescue. Sometimes the most valuable things aren't worth anything to anyone except the person who needs them most. I acquired plenty of equipment during my service. Most of it got returned or lost. But that dictionary? Still paying dividends 30 years later. Every word I learned, every case I won, every argument I crafted started with a scared kid looking up definitions in a beat-up book he wasn't supposed to take. Best theft of my life.